Hello, hello. Can everybody hear me? Yes, great. My name is Dzerowicz. I've been honored to serve as your Member of Parliament for the last 4 years, and I'm currently seeking re-election as a Liberal candidate for Davenport. For those that don't know, I'm the daughter of 2 immigrant parents. My father was Ukrainian, my mother is Mexican, and the circumstances of my youth and the frequent racism and discrimination that my mother experienced and that I witnessed have marked me. And thus the value of equality is core in my life, where I believe that no matter where you come from, your race, your color, your religion, your orientation, that you are equal in Canada, that you belong here, you can contribute here, and that you should have an equal chance to succeed. This is a fundamental value that has drawn me to the Liberal Party, in addition to the values of freedom, opportunity, and social justice. Last week I was canvassing with Christian Freeland at Ossington subway station, and she told me that abroad, that Canada is seen as the strongest liberal democracy in the world. She says we're a beacon of light because of our leadership and actions on gender equality, because of our generous investment in the world's most vulnerable, that's women and girls, with a historic multi-billion-dollar investment in education and health, because our borders are still open, one of the few in the world, to immigrants and refugees, settling the largest number of refugees in 2018. We're also a beacon of light because of our hard work in trying to reconcile with our Indigenous people, to build a new nation-to-nation relationship, and all the aggressive work we're trying to do to combat climate change and protect the environment after too many years of complete inaction. Over the last 4 years in our first mandate, the federal Liberal government achieved 92% of our promises. We made meaningful progress in many areas, including climate change with over 50 climate actions in play. On jobs and economy, we have created over 1 million full-time jobs. We have the lowest unemployment rate in over 40 years. We significantly reduced income inequality by increasing taxes on the top 1%, reducing it on the middle class, and providing a lot of supports through Canada Child Benefit, Guaranteed Income Supplement, and the Canada Worker Benefit. And so through all of those steps, what we did is we lifted almost 900,000 Canadians out of poverty. We've also made meaningful progress on affordability issues. But in spite of all of the promises, and I have in front of me the 353 promises we made in the last election, we still have a lot of work to do. We've built a strong foundation, and in order not to move backwards to 14 years, because we had 10 years of nothing under the Harper government, and we had 4 years of our progress, we need another mandate to build and make even more meaningful progress. I've served not only as your voice, but actively did all I could do to improve the lives of the people, not only in this riding, but in Canada, having served on the National Defence Committee and on the Environment and Sustainability Committees, and also having chaired the National Immigration Refugee Caucus. I bring experience, having been elected as an MP in a governing party, learning how to get things done, and I'm much wiser 4 years later. I look forward to your questions and to the discussion this evening. Thank you.